Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Bookish Artist Mandy here, and I am coming with you to you today with some very special things that I have done. I have been experimenting with creating some really fun things for myself just because I have wanted to explore how these things work. Just for myself. Maybe someday I would have merchandise, but at this point, it's just for myself because there's things that I want and I love to be able to customize. So I got on Procreate and drew up some rabbit-themed ink stamps. And then I went to rubberstamps.com, uploaded my file, and I got it printed. It comes on this little sheet. I've already cut one so I could see my ink pad that I had originally chose was not working. So I want to stamp these out, and then I want to talk about the other thing that I did. I created stickers, and I used to do this a lot, my stickers. But I am really rusty in Procreate and I need to practice. So I'm not sure how I feel about my stickers like that I came up with, but we're gonna go there. I could not find most of my stamp pads, so I have this really small one and then a really big one and then an even bigger one and a really, really small one. So we're gonna try to make this work. I am using, just because I did have somebody ask on my last video, I am using this Dewdrop Versamagic chalk ink in Midnight Black. I think I got this off Amazon, but I'm trying it out because I was using this Ranger archival ink, but it kind of bleeds sometimes. I do have this in quite a few colors. My dog is outside trying to get my other dog to play, of course. But yeah, so I'm not sure. I do like this because it is very much so like waterproof and everything, but this is as well. It's just harder to clean off my stamps. So I stamped that on. Let's see how this looks with an actual stamp. Oh, okay. So it might still be, I'm not sure how this is like. Maybe do I need to do a lot more? Because it seems to be like either way. Does it come with coating on it? There were no instructions for the rubber stamp. There we go. There we go. There were no instructions, so maybe I should like wipe them off with water. They are really sticky. Maybe I should wipe them off with water first? I'm not sure. I have never actually gotten my own stamps printed, so I've only ever used stamps that I've bought. So this was a first one. Oh, my dog is going to be done with her. One second here. Having a signature was really important. And so let's see if I can do it. Muscle memory. I haven't done this in like 20 years. So let's see. I'd start with the ears. And this is a backwards bunny. So you see his butt. Oh my gosh, I can remember it. What? Yeah. Muscle memory is a thing. And I would do a little heart for his butt. And I called this my butt bunny. And I would, that's how I would sign things, was this. So that, I cannot believe I remember how to draw that. Like, literally have not drawn that since I was in probably early college. So 20 years, maybe? Yeah, and I remember, because it popped into my head. Muscle memory, what a thing. So now I want to take some of my colors and just color in a little bit of this because it's fun. I'm going to just color, I think I'm going to color in this guy just because I can, because it's fun. So I want to show you, like, coloring in stamps is fun. Do it. Color in stamps. Maybe you already do and you're like, yeah, I've been doing it for years. That's awesome. I'm so proud, because I wish you would have told me. Maybe come to my town and hang out with me and tell me all the really cool ideas you have, because I am really just having a lot of fun, like playing and coming up with different ways to journal and different things to do. Like I really just wanted these things for my journal and having fun. And yeah, I am enjoying this hobby so much. Like fountain pens and stamps and stationery and stickers, and what am I doing with my life? I'm just enjoying it. And so yeah, let's see. I think I want want this to be this. This is pink, so. How cute is he? Oh my goodness, look at that. So much fun. And let's see here. What do I have in this one? Oh, I think I have steel in this one. Yeah, why not? Try it out. This would work so much better if I would have stamped this really well. But I think the more I use these stamps, the better they'll be because they won't have like a film. I think maybe next time I get stamps printed, I will wash them before I use them because they have kind of, I think they have like a sticky film on them. Because the more I use it, because like the more I use them, they're working better. So that's good to know. I'm also really, really bad at stamping. I sent the lovely Micah Oatley a whole like little like stationery kit, and I sent her stamps that I thought maybe would, you know, go with her style and that she would like. And there were some pages where it took me like 6 stamps to get one that looked good. So I did send her the pages because maybe she'll like the like look of stamps that aren't all put together, but drives me crazy. It's like when you put it down on a page and it's like, oh, I wanted this to look so nice. But also think that sometimes that looks really very human and not perfect. But I just kind of like have this thought process that I want everything to be perfect, but it's not going to be. And working through that is a good thing. And so, yeah, I love coloring with my fountain pens. It's just fun. It's just relaxing. So that's what I'm kind of showing you. Just color with your fountain pens. Like you can use even extra fine. I have an extra fine right here. Extra fine. Just takes a little longer, which is nice. Back and forth, up and down, up and down. And I had one that had a light, so I'm gonna leave that. But there he is. Look at how cute he is. Actually, where was that blue again? This one. I'm gonna use this and kind of one of my artist friends, the lovely Poopy Cat, Kate. She loves to, and I got this from her from taking a couple courses with her. She adds volume to things by making it look 3D even when it's just paper, because it's a nice thing. So I like to do that too. Thank you, Kate. She doesn't watch my videos, but I think she's watched a couple, but not, she's so busy. But she's wonderful. If you don't know who Poopy Cat is, go look her up because her style is so fantastic and so phenomenal. But I've taken a couple courses from her through the years, illustration courses. And so, yeah. Now I think we're going to start on this. No, do I have another page? Yeah. So I drew some trees last night. We were at the park and I drew some trees in ink. It's so much fun. I just love to draw in my ink. And so I'll swatch these stickers. So this one is my dog Brutus. And I am really, really rusty when it comes to Procreate. I have been working with watercolor and ink and things that I forgot how to do the stuff. So it's been a lot of like frustration and getting back into it. And some of these, I don't know like if they even look nice. Like this is a sticker. I do like the way this one turned out, but I don't know. I think that everybody else's stickers just look so much better. And it's like, I don't know, comparison is like, you know, that thief of joy. So maybe I am just being a thief of joy, of my own joy, my moo. But I did moo walking because these all are the things that I have been enjoying in the last month or two. I have been taking my dogs on daily like 2-mile walks, and it has been just wonderful, and I love them. I do, you know, the more I look at them, I think the more I look at them, I'm okay with them. And I think it's one of those things where yeah, you compare yourself, and they're different. Like my style is not the same, even though I am influenced by the people around me. My style is not the same. And you can see all the different kinds of things that I am influenced by. And these are definitely more of my illustration rendering, and I want to get better at like rendering them the same way that I do in pen and ink, but I don't have that skill in Procreate, so I get frustrated because I can't figure out my brushes. And these are all done. If you're familiar with Procreate has a bunch of different artist brushes. These are all done with the 6B pencil brush. So I sketch in it and then I render it with and shade with it, and it's a style that takes forever, but it also looks really good when it's in a picture book, but I wasn't sure how it translated to stickers. So I got my little flower dude. I was just, I took these things, like we had some rain a couple weeks ago and there were worms everywhere on the street. So like these all kind of came from the wax. Obviously there's not a bird, but there's been a lot of yellow flower, or like a flower person, but there's a lot of yellow. We have a lot of this like prairie grass, or I don't know what you call this. It's not wheat, but I don't know what it is, but I think they call it prairie grass. I'm not positive. I'd have to look it up, but we have a lot of this in my neighborhood. So I walk by this all the time. This is like everywhere in South Dakota, like everywhere. So that's kind of a thing. And lilacs are out. I think this almost looks like grapes, but it is lilacs. Lilacs are one of my favorite things to walk by and smell. Oh, love it. So these are very, very much so. And I got washi paper. I found printable washi paper on Amazon, so I will link that too. But some tulips. There's this like house that has basically like their whole yard is a like fairy garden, and I wish I could live in it. And they have these beautiful, their tulips are already starting to bloom. And some leaves, because there are different trees and greens everywhere. This dress is because I've been trying to like find dresses I really like. I want to wear dresses because they're simple and easy and cool. It gets so muggy and hot here in the summer, and I hate summer. I don't hate summer, but I hate being in the heat and the muggy, even though my dogs are loving it. Some yellow flowers. And here is a blue flower. That's the same kind of thing by the fairy garden. These are very much so inspired by the fairy garden. The yellow flowers are dandelions. We have a lot of dandelions around here. So I'm loving this. So I have a couple different versions of dandelions. I have them, kind of in a patch, sprouted, and the different ways that they're sprouted. Just because it's this neighborhood, just love seeing the dandelions. We don't get dandelions in my yard because my husband thinks that they're weeds. Because, in a way they are. I know that they have really great like purposes and things, like they're medicinal and everything, and I think they're pretty, but my husband thinks they're weeds, so I don't get to have them in my yard because he kills them. And some more blue, some more like twigs, but in blue just cause. And this is like springtime in South Dakota for Mandy, like partially, like some of it. And yeah, I had really a lot of fun doing this for myself. Some butterflies. We don't have blue butterflies. We have like white moths that I've seen so far, but I just wanted to draw some butterflies. So those don't have anything to do with outside. But then I have my final two stickers that I did were birds. This is my version of a robin. And then we have these like little things, and I found out that they're called killdeers. And I think that they are just the cutest. They have these like long legs and they walk funny. You could never get really close to them, but I just love them. They're so pretty. Like they have this like white and then black stripes and then this dark brown. And I had to draw one in my style. And so, yeah. And then robins, we have robins all the time everywhere. And I have always loved robins. So that is my first set of stickers that I have drawn in a long time. I haven't drawn stickers in a long time. I used to do it a lot more, and I was a lot better at like picking things. This took me a long time. This took me like a week to just come up with this, and I really focused on it, and I had a lot of fun, and I'm really excited about being able to use these in different places in my journals, just because it is so personal to me. Like the rabbit is like not me, but like it's a rabbits are a piece of me. If you're not aware, rabbits are a piece of me, and they have been for a long time thanks to Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon raised me in a lot of ways, and so I just kind of keep that piece in my dogs, you know, like this is what my dog looks like. This is my other dog, my Brutus. He is a pug beagle lab mutt, and he is just the sweetest. He's my baby. He is currently laying about 10 feet away from me outside though, because I'm by the door. So I keep the door open because Moo, if she can't see me or hear me, she flips out and then starts barking. So I have to keep the door open, which is why I had it open when they were barking earlier, because she needs to know where I'm at all times. So I like to keep her, but she likes to be outside because she wants to chase the rabbits and eat them, you know, because that's what dogs do. But yeah, so that is that. These stickers I am going to have up on my Ko-fi. They are very much so a me. Like this is South Dakota me, but I did think that maybe somebody else would like them because I didn't do like me as a person. I do have some stickers that I'm working on where I'm like one of the stickers because I'm trying to create some travel stickers. But I was just like, this is fun. This is generic. I mean, this is my dog, but maybe you just like dogs. So, but I'm gonna have it at a minimal fee because this is a printable. Like you can print it out as many times as you want. If you want, you don't like no obligation. But these are stickers that I will have up because I know that in the past people have asked. So I will post those up on Ko-fi and have a link in the description. The stamps, I don't know what to do with the stamps. I could make them a digital print, like printable, where you could go, like you could make them, you could print them, or you could send them to the rubberstamps.com. I mean, I don't care because they're just fun. But yeah, that's that. And so, yeah, and then just some drawing of trees in here. So I'm having a lot of fun. This is one of the Midori Traveler's Notebooks. I am definitely getting into it. This one is just like random notes, and I am already like almost halfway through the random notes because I do fill up things with random notes all the time. But I really like this paper. I had never really used MD paper. I had it once in the cream color, and I don't know, I have so many other papers that I never used it. I'm actually really enjoying this. And I know that other people have, which is why I picked up these Traveler's Notebooks and everything, but I'm actually really enjoying it. And so I can't wait to show you kind of like my setups and what I'm trying out and what I'm experimenting with. But I was trying them out before I come back and talk about it because it made me, I mentioned on my last video, my travels to Minneapolis were really tough with my like 600 notebooks. So these are really light, and I think I'll get a nice little dopamine hit every time I finish one because I love finishing notebooks. It feels like such an accomplishment, and these will be so easy to fill that, because I've only had this for a few weeks, and like a couple weeks, anyway, that's that. That is what I've been up to the last couple weeks of playing, and I'm really just having fun being creative, and like creative with no strings. Like I put it up because I know that I love seeing what other people do, and I want their stickers and things. So I put it up for you because I've had people ask, but I also I'm really just doing this just for fun for me. And I really hope that you go out and if you have the skills. Like, I know that it takes time to build the skills, but I'm really afraid of telling my son that I made my own stamps, because he's going to turn around and want to make his own stamps, which will be cool, and I'll let it happen. But yeah, that is it today. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you think of my stickers. If you have any tips or things that you would have changed on some of the design, like, I don't know. I feel like they need, I don't know, maybe they don't. Some part of me feels like they need some line art. I'm not sure. This works really well in a children's book, and maybe it's working really well here too, and I'm crazy. But this is just me being hypercritical. And then my stamps, let me know, do you think I'm missing a stamp? Some type of stamp? Like, yeah. Or an idea for the next stamps I can do? I'm having a lot of fun. Anywho, that's it. I hope you have a great day. If you made it this far, leave me a tree emoji, because I think there's a tree emoji. If not, leave me some sort of emoji that you really like. And like this video, subscribe if you haven't. Remember that I do have an Atlas Stationery's link if you want to pick up some stuff. Like, they do have MD notebooks. You get 10% off with my code Amanda10. All right, have a great one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.